girl, or should I say she once had me. And she showed me a room as any good Norwegian would. She asked me to stay and she told me to sit anywhere. I looked around and I noticed there wasn't a chair. I sat on the rug, biding my time, drinking a wine. We talked until 2, and then she said, it's time for bed. How's it going, folks? This is Wayne R back with another lesson and probably one of my favourite Beatles tunes today to play on an acoustic guitar, Norwegian Wood. Love playing this one. It's nice to get that little intro in, you know, the sitar, little riff at the beginning, so I'm going to show you that as well. Other than that, it's not that difficult to play. I have done this one sort of a few years ago, but I wanted to get sort of a better sort of, especially, you know, talking about the intro and everything. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so the song is in standard tuning, but as you can see, you're going to want the capo on the 2nd fret, okay? And I'm going to do something a bit more different with this lesson. I'm going to talk about the strumming pattern before I go into the riff, and if you can sort of connect the two together, I think it sort of comes together. So the strumming pattern will be a down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, because it's keeping that arm going consistent, you know, throughout playing this. So we've got this down, down, up, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. And it's keeping that going in that. You can hear that, you know, going that. Okay, so it's good to sort of work on that to start off with. And then I'm just going to talk about, you know, I'm going to go over the sort of the sitar intro, which is around a D chord. So if you take a D chord, we're going to strum the D, and then we're going to pick the 4th fret out relative to the capo on the G. That is with a little pinky, so we get this. So we're going to add the note on and then take the note off, so we hear this. Okay, so after that, take the 1st finger off, okay? So now we've got an open G string. So put those two bits together. Okay, and after we've done that, so the next bit will be... So now we're going to grab the 4th fret with a little pinky, that will be on the D string. So we put that together, we've got... Okay, and after that we're going to go to the 2nd fret, that is on the D string. So now we got... Okay, and after that we're going to hit an open D string. So put all that together, we've got... And then after that we're going to go back to the 4th fret on the D string. So almost there, just a couple of little bits after this. So really slowly, let's put that together. So we got... So after that we go back to a D chord. And then we leave the 3rd finger where it is, but we bring the 2nd finger up to the 3rd fret relative to the capo on the A string. So we hit that note, that's 3rd fret on the A string. We're going to hit an open G string, and then we're going to put the 1st finger on the 2nd fret on the A, and then back to a D chord again. So that will be 3rd fret A, open G, 2nd fret A, and then a D chord. So if we put all that together, we got the... Okay, and it's quite tricky, but you want to try sort of, you know, incorporate that riff into your strumming. Okay, you know, not sort of go, not hit the single notes. It may be good to practice the single notes at first, but what you got to try and do is sort of accent those notes that you're sort of playing. Okay, it is quite tricky, takes a little bit of practice. Okay, so that's the intro that comes up, the little instrumental part comes up a few times in the song. So when we get to the verse, we're going to stay on a D chord. So, I once had a girl, oh should I say. And then we do the last part of the riff where we go to the third fret on the A. Keep the third finger on the third fret on the B string, open G, and then back to the D. So if you see that around the verse, we got I once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me. She showed me a room, isn't it good, Norwegian wood. Okay, then we got this little middle part that goes to a D minor. So we got she asked me to stay and she told me to sit anywhere. So now we go to a G. You notice I'm doing the 4-finger G. It's nice to put this little riff in if you like. So keep the 2 fingers on at the bottom and we go 3rd fret on the A to 2nd fret on the A. So we got she asked me to stay and she told me to sit anywhere. We go back to the D minor. So I looked around and I noticed there wasn't it. So now we're going to keep the 3rd finger on the 3rd fret on the B string and we're going to do an E minor shape. So now we've got an E minor 7 and we're going to go to an A chord. So put that little middle part together. She asked me to stay and she told me to sit anywhere. But I looked around and I noticed there wasn't a chair. E minor 7 to the A. Back into the verse. I sat on a row, biding my time, drinking a wine. We talked until 2, and then she said, it's time for bed. We've got the instrumental part again. Got the middle. She told me she worked in the morning. I started to laugh. A little embellishment on the G there. Told her I didn't and pulled up and slept in the back. E minor 7 to the A. Back into the verse. And when I awoke, I was alone. This bird had flown. So I lit a fire. Go back into the instrumental. One more time. And that's pretty much all you're going to need. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. I hope you all dug that. That song at the moment is probably one of my favourite Beatles songs, certainly to play on an acoustic guitar, but it does tend to change sort of every day because the Beatles have done so many good tunes. But if you are a solo artist, or you do open mics, or or a busker or whatever, I think this is a great song to get down as well. It looks really impressive getting that little sitar riff down as well. So let's say I hope you all dug that. Thanks very much for watching. If you have got any requests for any other, not just Beatles songs, because I've done quite a lot of Beatles songs, if you want to check those out, if you are new to me, but anything 60s to modern day that are going to work on an acoustic guitar, I think a lot of you know the drill now. You could either comment in the post below, or you could ping me a message over on the social media sites on Wayne R Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, and now also Instagram. It doesn't just have to be a request. If you've got any questions about the guitar or anything you're not sure on that you think I could help you with, don't be scared of sending a message. I do always try and reply to messages. Just one thing with with requests. I seem to be getting a lot of requests just lately for songs that I have already done, and I know they're probably hard to find. I've done probably just over 400 lessons now, so I've got a lot of sort of lessons that are posted up. But you can either scroll through my lessons, or if you want to put the song in and just put my name after it, it will probably come up. But if I definitely haven't done it, don't be scared of getting in touch. I have got a bit of a list at the moment, but please do keep them coming, because that's what keeps this channel going. Thanks for your continued support. Thanks everyone who's subscribed and continues to do so. You could do me a little favour if you wanted to, and ping that little notification bell down there, just to send you a notification every time I post a video up, which is either once or twice a week these days. And then you can get sort of, if you do follow my channel, you can get on top of it straight away. So that just leaves me to say have a great morning, day, night, whenever it is you're watching, and I'll catch you all for a lesson very soon. Take care.